Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here, and today we're going to be looking at Ultimate X Origins by Jeph Loeb and Art Adams. Okay, so this is the hardcover premiere edition. I don't know when this first came out, but it's from the Ultimate Universe, so it doesn't matter because I don't think the Ultimate Universe is around anymore. And I was never a huge fan of the Ultimate Universe. I can't say never. I did like Brian K. Vaughan's writing on Ultimate X-Men was really cool. And the Ultimates was good. So, you know, that's, you're getting Jeph Loeb here. And this is some sort of like, X-Men story, a riff on the X-Men. But the price of admission here is, Art Adams art. And immediately we open to a pencil sketch of his art. Interestingly enough, this art, was reproduced from his pencils. So there is no inker or perhaps what they call digital inks. Yeah, digital inks is basically them just darkening the pencils for the most part. Pretty much reproducing them from the pencils. Because when you're Art Adams, you can do that. Although I'm not 100% sold. Like, I definitely think that I prefer like a look of a finished inker that would, like a Terry Austin would bring to the table. Or Art himself. So, this is colored by, did I say Peter Steigerwald, I think? Who was, worked with Michael Turner at Aspen Studios and Fathom. So, he's got that very heavy, rendering the grass blades and stuff in the light. Which I don't know if that is completely necessary when you have someone like Art Adams who is so like lush with detail and putting down so many lines anyway that it's just a little distracting, and it's sort of, especially when it looks almost too real, it sort of takes you out of it. I feel, that's just my opinion. I feel like it should be either one or the other. You know, it shouldn't be like a photorealistic background because it just immediately screams photo. And not to sell the talent short of the colors, because it does look good. I mean, I've seen... So this, I guess, is Wolverine's son, which is weird. He's like, well, I guess he could be like you know, like Clint Eastwood's son or something, or Sabretooth's grandson. Looking kind of hot when he was young. There's been so many sharks in comic books lately. I've been loving it, but to see those shark jaws hanging on the wall for no reason, that is so gross and so cool. Because that was such a weird thing. And originally Wolverine's claws were part, you know, adamantium, and they had bionic housings in his forearms, and they weren't part of him. But then they sort of changed it. Somehow it was revealed that they were part of him, which I don't know why that's necessary, but oh well, at least he gets to pass it on to his son here. I'm Wolverine's son, see. I just love Art Adams' art. I mean, I'm glad to see him still doing stuff in interiors with that. He just is like one of my favorite comic book artists, and many people's comic book artists. But, you know, just a simple page like this, you get like the street and like all the little cars parked out in front and all the trees and the bushes and the steps, and that's just like the tedious, mundane part of being a comic book artist, but it's just as important as being able to draw someone throwing a punch or something like that, drawing every single tile laid out in her bathroom here. It's very cool. Spoilers, this is Jean Grey in disguise on the Lamb. Great double page spread here. So cool. All the ghosts of dead mutants, I guess. Gosh, mutants do have a tough lot in life, eh? Never seems to go their way. How's that Krakoa thing working out for you guys? It's cool. This is like, we think it's Rogue, but it's Mystique. I love that she has like a choker with a skull on it, kind of gives her away. But to see Art Adams draw any universe's Mystique is very cool. And then we get this badass Sabretooth here, which is this page is so much fun for so many reasons. First of all, he's got like the upside down hula girl on his necktie, which is so cheesy and somehow appropriate. And then he's got like this leather trench coat on with this big, like, you know, lethal press on nails. And then, oh, so this little kid here, he has like a blonde little mullet. He looks like, I'm thinking that could be a little homage to Long Shot. I could be wrong, but I know Art Adams likes to put little goodies and Easter eggs in his art all the time. I think artists do that just as much for the audience as they do for themselves, because, right, that should have been said backwards, but you know what I mean. I love when an artist just like chooses a difficult perspective or angle. I mean, that's really cool. I just love that. You know, that could be such a boring shot. Well, I guess with, you know, 50 knives poised at you while you have your claws extended. Did they say how his claws look metal now? Huh. Anyway. This gargoyle-looking character sitting on the back of a gargoyle in the rain. Such great Art Adams. I mean, you can just tell, unless he's just the biggest sadist on the planet, the man just loves to draw. And he just draws everything so cool. And he was born to draw superheroes and women and monsters and mutants and mundane things. Like, this is a good story because obviously Jeph Loeb is a good writer and I like his writing. Although we won't mention what he did to Pedro and Wanda in Ultimates A. But the art is definitely, like, why we're here. I mean, come on, look at all this great Art Adams art. That is so cool. Guys sinking into the blackness with all those bubbles and the blood coming out. I like dyed black hair Jean Grey. She looks cool, kind of gothic, like Celine or something like that. I don't know. It's funny, as many different versions or children, obviously that's Blob or something, but as many different versions or, you know, doppelgangers or children or juniors or babies or whatever, nothing is like the OG, all new, all different X-Men, right? With the Colossus and the Storm and the Nightcrawler and Wolverine and Cyclops and Kitty Pryde and Rogue. I'll throw Rogue in there. What's wrong with being a mutant? That would make such a cool poster. Such great Art Adams art. I love when he draws like flame-looking characters. It looked like his Magma from the New Mutants when he did the New Mutants Special Edition, which was like mind-boggling. And he's still at that level, if not, you know, more confident and more seasoned. Very cool Quicksilver there. One of my favorite characters. I love Wanda, and I'm loving all the twin characters for some reason. Alpha Flight, North Star, and Aurora, Wonder Twins. We have to stop and look at this cool Hulk here, because that's a very cool cover. Other twins, the Barbie twins. Liz and Jean Siegel from Double Trouble. Did I already say the Wonder Twins? If I did, it's worth repeating. The Property Brothers. I'm loving this art. He draws such a cool Sabretooth. And he loves to draw like big monsters. So having the Hulk here, but kicking butt, like just, that is so cool. This is why comic books are fun. I mean, it's just, you know, definitely take your mind away from the woes of the world. You get to jump in and look at beautiful art and read fun stories with your favorite characters. And you get to see Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, which was such a genius, like one of the better things that ever happened in comic book history. And so that's the end of that. And then we get the Scarlet Witch one of my favorites, and she looks great there. Art Adams draws such a cool Scarlet Witch. That's a cool outfit. That jives well with post WandaVision. They could do some sort of look like that a little, although they debuted her cool costume at the end, so we got that. So here's a sketchbook with just some concept art and pencil art of Art Adams, which is always good to see. Several different looks for Wolverine. There's a lot of planning and process that goes into, I mean, you have to know what the characters look like from the front and the back, and how their masks look, and their hair, and how his claws are gonna look. I mean, everything's been worked out in advance. Karen, oh no, not Karen. That was before the Karen phenomenon. Liz. Anyway, so that's that. That is Ultimate X by Jeph Loeb and Art Adams, and very cool. Great art, totally worth checking out. Like I said, I'm sure the Ultimate Universe is kaput and the story doesn't matter, but if you're just running out of great X-Men stuff to read and you need something, go for it. All right, thanks so much for watching. Hit subscribe and like, and I will bring you some more content later. All right, thanks, guys.